What's going on, dudes and ladies and dudes? Welcome back to JD Plays Project Ozone Thrizzle. A Dizzles with Mr. Adrian Von Ziegler contributing some delicious background music to us. Last time we decided to go visit the Twilight Forest, right? We made a map and we took care of the first boss, which was the Naga boss. This time I've got some more stuff to do, although we're not going to be going straight back into Twilight Forest. We're going to we'll get back to that. I got some stuff we need to do first. So we're going to be doing some stuff with AgriCraft and talking about some other things. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Remember, if you like it. If you're feeling generous, hit that sub button. Don't forget that I have a plethora of social media accounts available for you to follow and hang out and communicate with me on. Trying to grow that channel, all that good stuff. That being said, let's get started with all of the deliciousness that we're going to be doing today, right now. Okay, so I've gone ahead and over here where I put down the portal to Twilight Forest, I finished my fence and I've thrown down a lovely jungle tree to match my lovely dark oak tree. I'm going to get some other trees on this side. I kind of like the layout that I got going on here. And I grew my first little bit of cocoa beans. And from that, I did get a little bit of jungle wood. Okay. And that jungle wood is located right down here. And I'm growing several batches of cocoa beans right here so that if we ever need cocoa beans again, we can get them quickly and easily. There's probably a better way to do that. But if there is, oh well, I'm not aware of it and I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Some of the other things that I have done. I've gone ahead and I've started making this organic black dye right here. And I've made some organic brown dye. Now, organic black dye and organic brown dye are not difficult to make as long as you have the stuff for them, okay? Organic black is made by cooking pulverized coal, charcoal, whatever, with a slime ball, and we will get 2 organic black dye. That's what I've done, is I've made slime balls using rice, and I cooked those together and I got organic black dye. The recipe for organic brown dye is almost identical. Now, you can use twigs and prunings, okay, and there's various ways to get those. I'm not going to talk about that right now. But what I did is I took cocoa beans as my brown, pulverized charcoal, and some slime balls that I made. Now, we could have used adhesive also from embers if we wanted to, but that's how I made my organic brown dye, okay? And we'll talk about why that's important here in just a second. But actually, let's talk about that first. Let's get straight into that. Now, if you look right here, I've got some new bags, right? I've got this quantum black bag and this black alchemical bag. I want to talk about these guys right quick. So these guys are massive compared to our other bags, right? These are huge. I love them. They give me, I think it's something like 100 plus bag slots on them. What is it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is that? 104 slots in each of these versus 27 in each of these. That's phenomenal as far as I'm concerned. They're not hard to make. Had I known these were this easy to make, I wouldn't have even made these others. So let's talk about that for a second. The first thing you'll need to make if we want to make the alchemical bag is you'll need to make this alchemical chest, right? This is from Project E. And for the alchemical chest, you're going to need some low covalence dust, some medium covalence dust, and some high covalence dust. This stuff is super easy to make. Low covalence is just 8 cobblestone and a piece of charcoal. You get 40. Okay, I don't know why it keeps going back to that. Medium covalence is iron ingots and redstone, get you 40. And high covalence is diamond and charcoal, get you 40. Okay, so if we take that and we make this alchemical chest, okay, and somewhere I should have some wool. Where's all my wool? Did I get rid of it? Oh, here's some wool. We're gonna make some more. We got plenty of string right here. Gonna make some more wool right quick. Now, once that we do this, let's go ahead and pull the medium and low covalence out. And we're just going to spread the high covalence across the top, put our alchemical chest back in, and surround that with wool. And that gets us an alchemical bag. We can dye this any color. So there's another 104 slot bag available to me. That's awesome. Same thing. This one is a little more involved getting to this quantum bag, okay? You have to start off with this pattern right here, and we make an iron storage crate. Now let's look at an iron storage crate for a second, because you might want to use this for something else, right? Put this down. It's just a storage crate. It's got a little bit more space, inventory space, than a chest does, okay? So it's pretty cool, and it maintains its inventory when you break it. That's nice. You know, I like chests that do that. That's what I like about these guys. We need to eat some apples because this pack likes to starve us to death. Oh, and full disclosure, I did move an additional barrel over here to start storing more creosote, and I filled this entire chest up with dust this morning to get started. So I've been making a lot of redstone, and as you can see, the byproducts are slowly filling this guy up. I'll have to empty out all of these various dusts that we have in here because I can't filter them well enough right now. Okay, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So for now, let's go ahead and pick this guy up. Where's my pickaxe? There she blows. Okay, we're gonna take this guy now. To get to the bag, we need to upgrade this guy. First, we need to upgrade him to gold. It's just like doing chest upgrades, right? You go from iron, from a standard chest to iron, and then you go to gold. Okay, golden storage crate, and what that's going to do is, as you probably anticipated, it's going to give you more space, right? All right, from gold, we're going to go, of course, to the old favorite of diamond. Here, let's throw this stuff over here. I don't want this. Let's get what we're doing great on diamonds now. Now that we got the full automation set up, I don't have to worry about diamonds too much anymore yet. Okay, so we go to diamonds, and this gives us a whoppingly large inventory, right? And that's a crate. That's like a chest we can move around. I'm pretty sure I could put this behind this guy and use it and then just pick it up and move it, which is kind of nice. You know, once again, had I known about these being in the pack, I probably would have started using these sooner. That's okay. We find these things out, and it's okay. Okay, so now this right here can be used to make a couple things, and one of those is the quantum bag. The other is the quantum storage unit. I've never made one of these. I don't know what they do. We'll look at that into that later. But for right now, we just take some wool and we go around it, and we need one piece of string to go on top. And there's us another quantum white bag. So now we have 104, 104, 104, and 104 storage bags. I don't even need these little babies anymore. Now, should I keep those little guys? I don't know. Maybe. I kind of, you know, this is good for a tool bag. I already know it's my tool bag. But, like, I shouldn't keep potions in here probably because it's not my potion bag. Let's use white as our potion bag. Start sticking all my potions in there. You know, it makes it a lot easier to do storage. Now, one of the things I am interested in is, can this guy drop his inventory into something else? And it doesn't look like it. That's one of the things I missed from forestry bags, was the ability to quickly dump inventory. But I'll probably end up doing some more experimentation with this stuff because I want to see what that quantum unit is. That looks pretty cool to me. That being said, you now know how I've gotten these massively amazing bags that I'm holding on to, okay? I'm gonna clean up the bags a little bit, put away some stuff. This doesn't belong in here. This is food. Let's put food and survival stuff in here. That seems like a good option. Then we don't have to leave it here at the base anymore, and I've got plenty of food on me anywhere I go, right? Grab all this deliciousness out of here. Now, how I've been making my slime balls, just so you remember, is if you take rice, you can make this rice dough out of it, right? And if you take some rice dough, you can make slime balls out of it, okay? Just be aware of that. It's pretty easy to make slime balls. You don't have to go kill slimes for it. There are plenty of other ways as well. That's not the only ways. That's the ways that I am demonstrating at the moment. Okay, let's put food and consumables. This white bag, wait, you can put the white bag inside of itself. That's a little scary that you can put the bag inside of itself. I have to ask about that on the Discord for Project Ozone 3. If you're not aware, there is a Discord for Project Ozone 3. You can ask questions there. You can also get tech support there, all that good stuff. Feel free to swing by and try to do your best not to make their lives miserable, because they are pretty good dudes. Okay, so the next thing that I want to look at is right here. I need to get this slice and splice. I want one of these, okay? And to get this, we're going to need to make a few things. We're going to need some solarium ingots. And the fact of the matter is I've already made some. All a solarium ingot is some gold and some soul sand smelted together. And that gives us solarium, okay? We're going to be using a bit of this, so I want to add it to my stash here. There we go. You're now added to the stash, solarium ingots. And we're going to work with a little bit of this, okay? I'm making a whole bunch right now just so that it's done. Okay, we're also going to need some energized bimetal gears. Okay, so how do we get energetic alloy? Well, let's look at this. Energetic alloy. It's been a while since I've done this, just to be honest with you, so bear with me, friends. I think I know how it works, but I'm not positive, so I want to be positive. All right, there you go. Glowstone, gold, and redstone. No problem. Let's get some redstone. There's some redstone. Let's get some gold. We got plenty of all of these items. We've got plenty of glowstone, I think, sitting right around in here. So we'll just take some of this. And now remember, this is a weak version of the actual alloy smelter. But this will work to get us started, right? This will let us make the basic beginning pieces that we need. so we can get to a real alloy smelter. It's the simple alloy smelter. All right, so we've got some energetic alloy being made. We already know how to make iron bars. We've already got this. We've got some heads. So really, all we need right now is to make this soul machine chassis. Well, we've made this before, right? Infinity dust, iron, and bars. Okay. Let's grab an infinity grain. And what did I do with my iron bars? They're somewhere around here, right? Here. Okay, so let's just clickety, 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 click. There we go. Simple machine. And now we need to get, this is where all of the stuff comes in surrounding the dyes. We get 6 of these soul attuned dye blend by doing this pattern right here. And this pattern consists of crushed quartz, the organic black dye, the organic brown dye, and then soul powder. Now, I haven't told you how to get soul powder yet, but it's actually pretty easy. There's a few ways to get it. The way we're getting it is you could crush up a solarium ingot. Now, do not confuse that with these. They're the same, but they're different, because check it out. What did I do with it? I cooked them all over here. I got these by cooking soulstone in a furnace, because you can just go mine this directly out of the nether, guys. So it makes it pretty easy to get this soul dust. And then we're already producing in mass quantity the crushed quartz of all types, right? If I just double click there and get rid of that, we'll come over here, we'll get some of this quartz dust. Oh, and let's get rid of all this crushed ore that's in my bag right now. We don't have a reason to hold on to this, right? Who wants that on us? Not I. Alright, so we got crushed quartz right here. We're just going to take all that out of there. Why not? We'll come and we'll contribute it back where it belongs. It belongs right there. Okay, let me have a little bit of it. Not even that much, jeez. Okay, so some of this goes in there, some of that goes in there. We need the organic brown, and we need the organic black. Okay, these go in here. And these are all the components that we need, right? And we're getting its achievement. Who needs jungles? We're missing the soul powder, it says. What did I do with my soul powder? Did I not get any out of this box? Oh, we didn't make soul powder. That's soul dust. I lied. We need soul powder. How do we get soul powder? We have to break. Oh, okay. I was wrong. I thought we could just do that. We cannot. We actually have to break down the ingot. Okay. So I lied to you guys. I misread. Soul dust does not work as soul powder. So we will actually have to come in here. And I'm going to use this one to do it. But I don't want that to get cooked. So I got to just like snatch it. Now we're getting soul powder. There'll be just a little bit left. Oh wait, that's not what I want. Alright, we got all we needed. Cool. Alright, soul powder. There we go. Alright, so got everything we need now? Yes. Organize that for me. There we go. Cool. So we're going to make ourselves a bunch of soul attuned dye blend. And then we're going to eat some apples as usual because we're apple eaters, guys. That's what we do. We eat apples. We'll put this up here. I have a spot for it. Where is my consumable bag? Right here. Apples. Go. Nom noms. Alright. That being said, and that being done, now we can take the simple machine chassis, and I probably will want to make several of these at some point. But we want to put this stuff and this guy in there and let them get to cooking. I'm going to put this back in here. I'm going to put this back in here. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this back out and let that get back to work. All we really need for right now is this soul machine chassis. This is what's going to allow us to start actually making true EnderIO machines, right? Now, we do need this energized bimetal gear. So we'll need this energetic alloy that we've been making, right? Is it still going? I think it is. It's just really super slow. It's okay. We'll change it out soon. All right. So we need to make these infinity metal gears. So this is just iron ingots with iron nuggets around grains of infinity. All right. Let's get 2 of those. Bam. No problem. Okay. And then to get to these guys, now we could, I think there's another gear we can use, but I don't know. We just need energetic alloy nuggets. Okay, so we'll get 2 rounds of nuggets here. Go around them. There's our energized bimetal gears. There's our there's that. We needed some this business. And then what do we need? We need a head of some kind. Have one right here. No, we'll have to go over to the mob farm to get it. Okay, that's fine. Let's go over to the mob farm and get it. What we got going on in here today? Another wither skeleton trophy, an enderman trophy. I've already kind of sorted out my trophies today a bit. Let's just use a... We got lots of zombie heads. Do I have more heads of anything else? No, we'll just use a zombie head. So I thought of a really terrible thing for us to do in the hunting dimension, and that is to place down cursed earth in the hunting dimension and turn all of the ground in the hunting dimension into cursed earth. How terrible would that be? We may do that someday as an experiment. There we go. We got a slice and splice. All right. We are winning. For now, we're going to hook ye old slice and splice up right over here, just because I don't feel like running new power systems at the moment. I think I have somewhere on me. Got a little redstone flux duct right here. We could experiment with this, right? It's not really experimenting. I know what's going to happen. But could we move something maybe? We could extend, right? We could extend downward. But it's getting really hard to work around all this stuff, so I'm kind of not wanting to continue to extend right there. But this is my main power pipeline, right? Move the glacial precipitator. Or I could just devote one engine to an entirely new power system, right? So let's grab a wrench. Let's turn this bad boy. That works. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to reorganize and remove all of this stuff or move all this stuff at some point. But for now, we'll just set that right there like that. And this guy's getting powered by that guy. Right? There we go. Power is on the ride, but it needs a capacitor. Okay? Before it can do any work, we got to get a capacitor. Let's look at that. Capacitor. Capacitors are a big deal in EnderIO, and it looks like they've got new ones that they didn't have last time. The ones that I'm used to are the basic, the double layer, and the octatic. The basic is pretty simple. Copper ingot, but you'll need this grainy capacitor first. More grains of infinity. As you can see, we're going to be using these a lot. And that's okay. I don't have a problem with that because it's not hard for me to make those, right? I can go into the hunting dimension and just make tons of those. It takes me a little downtime to go do it, right? We'll put that in there with this, and think it was copper. Okay, and then we'll need some gold nuggets. I bet I've got some somewhere, but we'll just do this. Cool with me. All right, some gold nuggets to each side, and that will give me my first capacitor, a basic one. All right, so let's hook this guy up in here. Bam. So now it's able to start getting power. Max of 80. You can call that unit of power whatever you want. I'm sure it's documented somewhere. I don't know it, but I'm just going to call it RF per tick. Now, what this machine needs to function is an axe, and it's going to need a set of shears, okay? And it's just a standard axe. There's nothing special about it. But guess what? We've got tons of axes right over here, right? This mob farm has just been producing axes out the wazoo. And we've got something that can repair those axes as well. So we could take stone axes. We could take wooden axes. We have like where's all my iron stuff? Here's lead. 100 HP on those. Okay. I wonder if a hatchet from Tinker's Construct will work in there. That would be interesting to see. I'd also like to see what the value of iron or diamond would be awesome if we could get our hands on a diamond hatchet. There we go. Here's iron. Okay, we don't have any iron hatchets, unfortunately. They're a bit better than lead. Looks like stone's got some of the highest durability at 131. Okay, well, we'll take stone. We'll take this stone axe right here. All right, cool. Stone hatchet. What does this thing have on it? Sharpness 2. It's going to be extra sharp for what we're going to be doing. Awesome. Okay. Next thing we're going to need is a set of shears. Let's just make a standard set of shears. I don't want to do anything fancy here. Shears. Okay. Come up here. We put in a hatchet. Put in a set of shears. Okay. So what I want to make from this is called a Z-Logic controller. Okay, Z. Right here, Z logic controller, right here. And to do this, we're going to need some redstone. We're going to need a head. We're going to need some solarium ingots. And then we're going to need either some raw silicon or some silicon. Okay. There's a lot of different forms of this stuff. I don't know what the recipes are anymore. So let's look into this for a second. We need a crusher. Silicon block. Okay. Looks like we can, in a crusher with sand, get it. Sag mill with clay can produce it. So it looks like we're going to need to get a sag mill going. That's okay. That's the next machine in EnderIO I'm interested in making, so that works out. So let's do that. Make ourselves a sag mill real quick. And a lot of what we're going to be focused on in this episode is going to be getting some EnderIO stuff off the ground. EnderIO, there's some changes to it, and I'm adapting to those, but it has long been probably my favorite mod in modded Minecraft. For good reason. I think it's a fantastic mod. Let's go ahead and make a few of these in one go so that I don't have to keep doing this recipe. In fact, we're just going to use up... We're going to have to go get some more infinity grains in the hunting dimension to make more capacitors. I'm going to boost these up. There we go. We got 8 of them. That should be plenty for the time being. We will go get some more grains of infinity right quick. But now I'm going to take these guys and we're going to just go ahead and slip them right on in here. Bam. Bam. And that'll get that done. We'll take this out to where it matches. Perfect. This guy back. Guy back. Cool. This guy should still be making energetic alloy. He is. What a boss. We need to eat some apples. Let's head over to the hunting dimension for a minute. Let's go get some more grains of infinity. And we're not really using the hunting dimension for much anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up our chunk loader while we're in there. There's no reason to leave it sitting there if we're not using it. Oh, there are bad guys on my platform. You do not belong here. You are not a champion. Like, sheep fell. Ashton is still trying to fight me. He's like, "What's up, bro? Like, what up, dude? Come on, come down here. Come down here with me, Ashton. You are. Hi. Now let's fight. Thought you were powerful. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing on my steel armor and all these hearts that I got, bro. You dead. Alright, now. Go ahead and scoop this chunk loader up. So we don't have to worry about walking into stuff like that anymore, I hope. And what we need is our flint and steel. I'll need to make a new one of these soon. But for the time being, let's get some infinity grains popping. Right? Large quantity of fire. Oh, there it goes. Alright, we'll have to go make a new one. See what kind of infinity grain return we get here. There's at least one. 3, 4, 5. Good ground. Not bad, not bad. I think we want to make one of these. I think this has a much higher durability, so a blaze rod. Now, that's another thing that I think I want to get done today. I want to go kidnap a blaze spawner where we can produce, you know, quote unquote, infinitum blaze rods. I think that would be a good thing for us to have. So, let's head back. We got some about the good old grains of infinity. But before we get all hunky-dory, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our black alchemical bag. I'm just going to toss everything that I'm holding into it for a minute. We're going to go on a quick adventure into the nether. And we're going to go try to obtain ourselves No, I don't want 64 of those. I want maybe 2. We're going to go try to obtain for ourselves a blaze spawner. Don't know how well this is going to work out. This could go terrible. I think I have enough charge. My backpack, this is ready to go. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I know that there is a fortress over there because that's where I found landium ore. I came back today and I harvested that landium ore. It's awesome because I think we're going to need that for some of our upcoming steps. But I know that there's a fortress out here. So between the jetpack and yield glider, we're going to go attempt to visit this fortress. All right, here's the fortress right here. Boom. Trying to not waste too much of this jetpack if I can. Now that would be right there. All right, so just so you're aware, that cross right there, that crossroad that's created by this fortress would be an excellent place to build a mob farm in the nether if we wanted another mob farm. And I may end up doing that sometime down the road. I'm not going to today, but down the road it might be a good idea for me to do that. All right, we want to keep our eyes peeled. I just passed some emerald. This is also a good spot to build a mob farm. When you find this position like this, there's what we're looking for, a blaze spawner. All right, we're gonna rush it and hope for the best. We're probably about to die, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit because blazes are a lot more deadly in this pack. All right, we got it. Oh, let's get out of here. Yoink. We get it. We did it. We got a disturbed mob spawner. That's what we're after. Okay. So what that's going to do is that lets me now build a controllable blaze farm. And that's what I want because then I can farm blaze rods, right? Don't catch me on fire, please. Oh god, they set you on fire every time you touch them? It's terrible. Not like the new blaze setup. Come back here and hide. Magma cubes, you're dangerous now too because you set things on lava. No, no, I don't want to play with you, lava. Oh, we've got a chest area. I do need some nether brick, so I'm okay with coming in here. What do we get? Some diamond horse armor, a lava charm. Do I still have my lava charm on? These things are pretty cool. They give you temporary lava immunity. Which, you know, if you're like me and fall in lava a lot, that's really nice. I'm down with it. All right, let's get some... That's more than enough. I just wanted to get a little bit of brick. We need some consumables. I think they're in the black backpack right now. Yeah. Did I break this? I'm pretty sure I just broke that. So let's get a repair kit out for it. There we go. All right, all repaired up. What do we got here? Some dark boots. Okay, I'll take some dark boots. Why not? I'll take a diamond and some gold ingots. I don't think there's any use for the lava charm outside of wearing it, right? Oh. Lava waders. Obsidian water walking boots can become lava waders. Very interesting. Back here, we're going to find some of that good old glorious nether wart. Go ahead and harvest all of this right quick. That'll come in handy, right? Who doesn't like nether wart? We can make potions and stuff with it. It's good. Just some typical nether harvesting stuff that I haven't gotten around to doing. We're doing it right quick now. And finding some loot, because who doesn't like... Oh, that's a big deal for EnderIO, boys and girls. That's a big deal for EnderIO. Those capacitors let us really, like, for lack of a better word, pimp out, you know, bling out our EnderIO machines. That's freaking awesome. The golden horse armor, I'm not as interested in having, so I'm just going to leave it there. I don't know why I've left all these deaths on here. Covered all those bodies. I died like 3 times in the beginning of the world, getting put in the nether unexpectedly. Not good times, friends. Oh, hello, imp. Imps are great to kill. They drop imp hide, which is awesome stuff for building armor. and it doesn't obey the current armor rules. But everything in the nether, or everything I've fought so far in general, seems to be on crack in terms of its movement speed. I guess that slow ability you can get from the ability mod comes in really handy when you're trying to fight off the demons of, or the cracked out, methed out demons of the world. Alright, let's go back towards the exit. We got what we came for. We got a spawner. I wouldn't have minded getting a second spawner. Multiple spawners, you know, lets you do more stuff. But just having one is good enough. I'm kind of exploring to see if there's anything else that we want in here. But it's looking like I got what I wanted for the most part. I am surprised that I'm not seeing more mob spawns down here than what we're seeing. Oh, well, hello. I'll take diamond horse armor all day. More of those. More of those. Yes, that was a good chest. So here's us a way out. Let's go ahead and get the glider ready. Have some din-din. Let's go. Where are we? Oh, right there. Okay. We're done. We're good. More emerald ores. This diamond. We're going to go ahead and scoop this diamond. Just because diamond. They've been pretty valuable to me so far, and I have a habit of one. Hey, a container heart. Okay. I don't really need that container heart. No. I am trying to kind of keep my eyes peeled for Landium, because I think we're getting ready to need to use that stuff. And I know we didn't go back into Twilight Forest in this one. Don't worry, we're going to go back. I promise. I think the next place we need to go is either the Hydra or the Minnow Shroom or whatever it's called. I think those are the two that I'm after next. But I do want to potentially look at getting better weapons in place before I go after those guys. Not for sure that I'm going to do that, but I'm thinking about it. And leveraging your glider with your jetpack really extends its capabilities. I'm also hoping that we can find some blizz soon. And I think we're going to find those in Twilight Forest. At least I'm hoping we are, because I need blizz rods to be able to continue progression down those lines. Alright, we're back. We did it. Now, the disturbed spawner. I'm not going to do anything with that at the moment. I'm going to need to build a special chamber for that, but that's going to allow us to start farming the crap out of blaze rods. And when that happens, Lord have mercy on our souls, we will be powerful. Now, these capacitors. Let's talk about this for a second. So they have titles on them. This increases energy and storage range. An attached note describes this as a nice explosive capacitor. I don't know about that one. Ancient capacitor. Premium planting wonder capacitor. So the names kind of give you a hint as to what they're good for. Enchanted crushed enhanced planting enhanced capacitor. Crushed means I'd probably like to have this like in a sag mill. Nice insatiable, nice tight capacitor dud. Duds usually mean not worth using. Let's take a look. So this has a max of 100,000. Can we swap this? Yeah. If I put this in here, it goes down to a max of 69 per tick, 329,000 overall. It was doing 80 per tick before. All right, let's look at this guy. This is allowing us to do 191 a tick and holds 352,000. So that's definitely better, right? This guy would take us to 390 per tick. This is the best one so far, this ancient capacitor. And then this guy puts us back at 98 per tick with 159,000. So this ancient is great. And this, I think, something one was really good. I don't think we can use this on here. That's part of the problem with these simple ones. But when we go to the other one, we have another one ready to go. I'm going to save... I'm going to put this one in here. I'm going to hold on to this one for the time being. We're going to save that for when we get to our crusher. All right. Or not our crusher, our sag mill. I do need one of those. Let's put away everything we can right quick. Let's put these capacitors away in here, as well as this dimlet parcel. I'm going to put this in here. These diamond horse armors. We're just going to go ahead and crush those right quick in the pulverizer. That'll give me a few free diamonds, right? No work diamonds. I love it. Now, ores like this that I've been farming out the nether, I'm holding on to because I think we need to plant carrot seeds on those to get through the carrot quest. I could be very wrong about that, but I think that's what's going on. And we were getting ready to get a bunch of these guys made, right? There we go. Soul machine chassis are done. We'll take some solarium ingots again. And I did make some landium ingots right here. So we're going to be making use of those in an upcoming episode as well. At least that's my game plan. Let's take this guy and this guy, and let's make a new flint and steel. We're going to make a blaze rod and steel, though. Flint and blaze, whatever. That'll take us a little further. Now, I want to make... So, hold on. Let's upgrade our alloy smelter. That seems like a really good idea. So if we take a simple alloy smelter... Because I've already got one, right? Simple alloy smelter. Can we use this for anything? So simple powered... Is that what that's called in that? Apparently we can put that as a part of this recipe instead of doing 3 furnaces. I'll just do the 3 furnaces. I'd rather keep that in case I need it for... So let's get some cobble. We'll get some cobble from right here. Oh, and as you can tell, I have lots of sand now and lots of gravel now. And that came from me emptying this chest out and replacing it with dust, but lots of sand. And to go along with that, I've actually got a decent quantity of glass again. So that's helping out a lot with construction of stuff. We need to make some furnaces. Let's get that done. Bam, furnace is done. Great. Okay, it's just goes down there for now. All right, alloy smelter. We want... Now this has an industrial machine chassis. Industrial dabble. Did I mess up? I did. I made a mistake. I don't know what all these soul machine chassis can be used for. Powered spawner, that's good. Farming station, that's good. Soul binder, that's good. We'll need that for sure. A tractor obelisk, don't really care about that. Aversion, inhibitor, Experience is good. I do want the experience obelisk, so that's good. The slice and splice, which we have. And we use them to make soulless. So we will be able to use these, so that's good. We'll set these to the side. I may not be as ready as I thought I was. We may need to look at changing some stuff up here. So we need to make an industrial machine chassis. Okay. We still need organic black dye for that. We still need crushed dust for that. We need crushed lapis, and we need organic green dye. I have a feeling organic green dye is going to be cactus. Yeah, it is. Okay, we can do this. Good thing for us, I've been raising the cactus, right? No. How many did that give me? Just 2? That's what I figured. Okay, we can make this happen. Cook this up for me, friend. Come on. You don't need to keep cooking all that stuff. Cook this. Thank you. Wait, how did I get 3? I think that was a typo. Not going to believe it. Pulverized charcoal. We're going to need some slime balls. Let me just take some of this. Now, I also want to get some stuff done in AgriCraft. And that was kind of what I was intending to do. Get some stuff done in AgriCraft. And then we went off on this EnderIO tangent. And that's okay. But I still kind of want to get some stuff done in AgriCraft. For reasons like this, where I need a whole bunch of slime balls. And I have a feeling that a lot of the rice that I just made got snatched by this machine right. We're going to take a look at that. Yeah, look. 3, 6, snatching up my rice. Dirty bastard. Can you, oh. So close to being done. Oh, we'll do this. That back. That up. Alright, so. Boop, boop, boop. No, we don't need it like that. We need it like this. Distribute it. Boom. Now what we want to do is just come up around like that. Oh. Son of a... and now we need a bucket. Which should be in our black bag, right? There's our bucket. Oh, let's charge these guys up. Those dark boots. They're nice. I like them. I made a hammer. I don't know why, but I did. Alright, we need buckets of water. So, boop. Now, we could do something to make this process that I'm doing right now a bit easier. There's a machine. There's several machines that will do it, but inside of thermal, there is the might be that sequential fabricator, but I don't think so. I don't remember it being called that. Maybe that is it now. There's a machine you can use to provide it recipes and things, and it will craft for you, and it has a tank on it. And I believe that's the one that I'm looking at, but I could be wrong. Anyways, it has a tank so you can pump liquids directly into it and have that handle the liquid portion of a recipe. Like instead of me having to sit here and bucket each of these buckets of water into this, it would just understand that it has a bucket of water available to it. But I don't think that's it, but I'm going to test it. We're going to make that in a minute. By the way, so let me know what you guys think about how I've gone to these hour-long episodes. I'm doing that because it makes it a lot easier on me when I'm streaming to do things in a 1-hour episode rather than trying to fit everything in 30 minutes. But if you like the 30-minute better, you know, I can see what I can do about just going back to that format. It's not the end of the world for me by any means. Crush it. Crush it. All right, so what we need is the slime ball, the cactus green, and the pulverized charcoal. And we're going to start cooking up some dye. Now, it would be nice to have... Oh. Pull that out. It'll sit there. It'll start making black organic dye. I'm not careful, so I got to also be smart about it, mate. I don't want that much. We're going to get some more cactus greens right quick. And I'm actually going to set up my old cactus farm with automated because it works so much easier than this does. I'll never have to worry about cactus again. All right, cook that up for me. Okay, we'll put these back in. That'll get me a little bit more of the organic green dye. And then I'll probably let it finish out just going ahead and making more of the organic black dye. Alright, so what was that machine? A sequential fabricator. We can do this. Let's do this real quick. I want to see if that's the machine I'm thinking of. It'll just make life easier for us overall, right? So why not? So that guy. 4 pieces of glass. Iron. Gives me my machine frame. Okay. Okay, some redstone and gold gets us our conductance cable. Some copper. Our gears. Gears, machine frame, conductance cable. Need a crafting table. And I think it was silver, or was it tin? Tin. Okay, we need 2 pieces of tin. Okay, so we'll put this here and here. Put this on top. That gives me a sequential fabricator. This might be exactly what I'm thinking of, to be honest. Just kind of try to set it up right there. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Okay, cool. So this guy, because it has a tank on it, at least it used to have a tank on it. Well, have a tank on it? I don't know. Let's see. Let me have a couple of these. Well, technically, we'll do it this way. This will work. Boop. And let's disable this, and let's disable. What is this? Maybe this is not what I'm thinking of. Pulverizer, phytogenic isolator, compact, fractioning steel, fluid transposer, energetic infuse, centrifugal separators, shift for details, crafts items. Yeah, I know it crafts items. arcane sorcerer, igneous extruder, aqueous accumulator, nullifier, thermal mediator, boreal extractor, aquatic entangler, item allocator, fluid allocator, insightful condenser. I'm pretty sure this used to be the machine, but I don't see a tank for liquids on this. So we'll experiment for a second. Okay, so what we want to do is, let's say we have this. Let's come down here. Let's get some rice right quick. Okay, and we're gonna there's craft the rice. These. Okay, so the recipe we want the machine to save is this. Set that as the recipe. Used to, though, you could set the recipe via a blueprint, right? Want that there. Don't. Okay. Recipe is set. And it had a tank on it that allowed water to come directly into it, but that doesn't look to be the case anymore unless I'm missing something. Augment. These are almost all for sequential fabricator. Adds intelligent auto input capability. 2 slots are designated for each crafting slot. Oh, you have to add this to it now. Okay, I see. Okay, so they've made it where... No problem. We just need to do this with this. I think it's this. Yeah, that gets me that. Upgrade that guy. And we need this. These. Those. And this. What was it? Copper, a bucket. Should have plenty of buckets. Copper. Glass? Or did I miss something? Oh, it's 2 copper, 1 glass. My bad. My bad. Okay. Add that to there. Yeah, there we go. Now we can make now water can go in here. See, it's filling up with water, and as it does, it's going to craft the recipe. So we can easily make slime balls in here now without having to make water. So this is pretty cool for working with liquid recipes. It's just good. Unfortunately, I don't like that they've made it where it only can remember 1 recipe now, but I suppose that works. It's not a bad setup, and I could definitely speed up how fast the water comes in by using something like fluid ducts. But hey, we got a sequential fabricator now. That's cool. It's a new machine for us. All right, back on point with what we were trying to do. We were getting some crushed lapis made. Where did that go? Did I cook that? Did it? I thought if we crush lapis, you can cook. Is that what I'm seeing? Yes, we can. Didn't realize that with this could happen like this. I don't even know what it's making. If you cook it, what does it become? Cooking it, oh, it goes right back to lapis. Okay, I mean, that's not actually bad. I'm okay with that. Alright, cool. Done with that. Alright, so we were at EnderIO and we were making... we could just get it from here. The industrial machine chassis. We were needing to make this. So we've got the lapis. We've got the organic green. We need nether quartz and we need organic black. I should have organic black right there. I've got plenty of slime balls on hand right now if I need to make more. There's organic green. Great. So I think this was something like this. Something like this. And then organic black was in the center. We just need some of this business to go around here. That gives me my industrial dye blend. Huzzah! Industrial dye blend completed. Okay. Great. That back. Other dyes back in here. This is kind of where I'm keeping this kind of stuff for the time being. I made a bunch of quite clear glass so that it would be very easy for me to grab it if I needed. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to sneeze right quick. Get some more charcoal pulverized real quick while we're waiting. 1, 2, 3. Let's keep some more charcoal going. I probably need to set up charcoal automation soon. I am starting to use a lot more of it than I was previously, which is okay. But I do love these upgraded furnaces that can run on sticks for doing their job. It's great. Alright, so that being said, we've got the industrial dye somewhere. What did I do with it? Did I put that away? I probably did, because I'm kind of silly about stuff like that. Put everything away that we can. I don't have a spot for gloomy nether brick because I don't know what I want to do with it. I don't... Alright. I was getting the industrial dye back. That's that. Okay. And we use this with simple machine chassis. Okay. So we went and got some grains of infinity, but what did we do with them? Did we put them in the bag? Yeah, we got 10 grains of infinity here. Okay. We're going to use, let's do 4. I'll need to go make some more grains of infinity in a bit, but this will be okay. Let's grab these and these. I need to actually... use these to make 5 of those. That's great. I'll have to go get one more. But now we want to swing back over to this guy. He is still making solarium for us, but that's okay. We want this stuff on it. We'll put our gold back in there. Put our dust back in there. There we go. Our first industrial machine chassis. Yeah, boy. The culmination. Challenge complete. Figuring our way out through this pack, boys and girls. We're figuring it out. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Alright, that guy's done. Let's go ahead and let him get back to work. Drop off our industrial dye blend right here. Okay, so now I think we can do what we need. So one of the things that we were getting ready to do was make an industrial alloy smelter, right? The full-scale bad boy. So it looks like we're going to need some dark metal. Dark metal can be made by mixing obsidian dust and steel. Let's grab some obsidian. Put that in there. How much steel are we sitting on? We're only sitting on 3 steel. All right, that's cool. Let's go ahead and grab some iron. And let's grab some charcoal dust. We're going to have to kick these guys back out again, unfortunately. But this stuff's got to be done. Put that in there. I wouldn't mind speeding up this guy's operation, right? So let's go ahead and set him up to move a little quicker. He's a little slow right now. And it's probably getting closer to time where we need a better way of making alloys. So I need to kind of think about that. Maybe making an alloy kiln or something would be a good idea, right? That way I'm not... that or I need to get, you know, some additional induction smelters because I use them for a lot. Of course, just speeding them up would be better. Is probably going to be super helpful. This guy's moving at a much higher rate of speed now because we've upgraded it and we've added in the augment auxiliary reception. He's cooking quicker now. Very proud of him. Way to go. All right. Did we get... Let's get some obsidian being crushed. We'll come back and check on that in a few minutes. Okay, that'll take care of that part. Now we need to make these dark bimetal gears. That's going to take some dark steel nuggets. Okay, well, we're about to make a bunch of dark steel nuggets. But we know we're going to need more infinity grains. So, hey, where did we get that? Oh, we got that as a reward. EnderIOs. Very beautiful. Let's just not take that, because we're never going to eat that, so let's not do it. Bad. It'll kill us. Beautiful. I'm glad we got it, but... That dies? We need to go get more grains of infinity, unfortunately. We have, well, I mean, we have a little bit, right? Yeah. We have enough. We're going to need more. Let's just go ahead and get more. That'll give us time to use this stuff. Right? How are we sitting? Perfect. Okay, so if I swap this out for this, grab these. Done. Still working. That's okay. Put this here. And then we grab this little bit of steel we made. Throw it in there. Pull out the iron. There we go. Now we're making dark steel. Okay. We'll come back and check on that in a second. I appear to have... Nope. I thought I lost my glider for a minute there, but I didn't. Into the hunting dimension. We're going to go make some more grains of infinity right quick. And then I'm hoping that we'll get at least this alloy smelter and some of this other stuff done right quick before we have to call it an episode. Definitely need more grains of infinity to do that. I wonder. Oh, it doesn't. Cool. I was wondering if I started using the big boy digging method, if it was going to affect the grass, since it's considered a different block type, and it doesn't. So you're able to successfully excavate dirt without worrying about hitting grass. For me, sweet. All this infinity dust right quick. Let's just go ahead and set all this on fire out here. Use this entire blaze and flint and blaze up. There we go, that's done. Do I have any more torches on me by chance? I got some glowstone. We'll use a block of glowstone. Boop. Okay, so we'll just pop this in the ground like right here. Look at all that. Delicious, guys. And nutritious. Just ramping up them infinity grains. I need a higher durability fire starter. There's probably something that I'm unaware of in the pack. Alright, we are getting close to our end of episode time, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what we're going to be doing next time. Most likely in the next episode, I am going to handle agricraft. I want to get some stuff going on with agricraft. We need to be able to make better use of plants and farming and things like that. So we're going to start looking at agricraft. I'm probably going to need to do some building before I really dive into all that. So I'll make a decision about that soon. But that is my plan for right now, is that next time we will begin discussing agricraft. We're going to have a pretty good setup going in now in terms of EnderIO machines. And I really need to start thinking about how I want to structure more long-term, where I can put down machines and not be stuck in that one little corner of the base over there. Because it's getting a little tight to work, and I still have all this other area. I'm also continuing to gain more and more items, and I need more storage for those. So I might look at how I've got my little area here set up. So yeah, that being said, let's get over here and knock out what we were going to with these infinity seeds. So we need to make some infinity gears, and I think that revolved around having some iron nuggets, maybe. There's my other dev null I've been looking for. That's Invar nuggets. We got nuggets all over the place now. I need to get them all gathered up. I also need to turn all of these metal storage bins into compacting drawers. It would be a lot better if we had compacting drawers surrounding that. So I think the gears were something like this. Maybe. There we go. Like that. Okay. We got 2 there. I'd like to get, a little bit better than that. So We'll pull out 4 of them for now. That'll work. That'll get us started at least. All right. Ferrously mechanical. Okay, that's an interesting one. How are we doing over here? Still cooking, but we're getting dark metal ingots, and that's what we wanted. Dark metal. Okay. So we needed to make a dark metal gear. I think that means we're going to do the same thing we did a minute ago. We're going to need 2 of these. Go around this like that. Put these in here. Dark bimetal gears. That's going to come in here like this. And then I think we needed ingots. And then I think the last thing that we need is a cauldron. And that should be just a standard recipe for a cauldron. There we go. And it is. Okay. So we can put this back and grab these back and put that back and pull it out. And this should give me my... Where did that cauldron just go? Did I not? Oh, there it is. I did not go in my inventory. This should give me my alloy smelter, right? Bam! We have a real alloy smelter now. This isn't this little cheesy guy. This guy's the real deal.com, right? All right, so let's put this guy down right there. Boom, he's ready for a capacitor. Well, it just so happens, Chief, I've got one for you as soon as I can remember where I stuck them. It was this ancient capacitor that was really good, right? Go ahead and hook him up. Go like ancient capacitor, ho! Yeah, although that's not nearly as good for him as it is for the guy up top. That's okay, we'll deal with that for now. I'll check the other capacitors out later. So now we've got a true alloy smelter. This guy's going to be much faster than the old one was, which will be nice. The other thing that I was needing was I need to be able to get silicon, so I need a sag mill, right? Sag, right here, sag mill. So it's almost the exact same recipe with a few minor changes. So we're going to need some dark metal ingots, some dark bimetal gears. So we'll need to use at least 2 of these, I think, right? And we'll put these in there, get those back. All right. I can go there and there. We're going to need to make, as usual, JD's favorite item in the world, a piston. Oh, but wait, I made a bunch. Don't have to worry about that. A couple of ingots. And then we'll need some flint. 1, 2, 3. 3 flint. Throw this up here. And what is a sag mill? Well, it's basically a pulverizer that you can do some crazy stuff with. So, glad to have it. It's helpful. It's useful. I wanted it. I do need a way to power it, though. So, let's go ahead and get this other redstone flux duct out. That means I can technically move this guy over, right? Let's just pick him up. And let's put the new power line in place. Boop. And let's put the sag mill right beside that bad boy. And we'll put this guy, we'll just keep kind of moseying him on down as we need to. Put that there. And we should be able to break this guy off. And everything should go right back to normal, right? Things good? Yep, we're good. We'll need to redo the recipe, but that's cool. So with the sag mill in place now, I should have a basic capacitor. Let's put the basic capacitor back on this guy. I'd rather steal this. We're going to give this to you. Now this guy says 176. Okay, that's what I want to see that. I want to see how this one over here does. This one takes me to 105. This one takes me to 175. So the other one, this is the right way to do it. We're going to swap this in here. We're going to have this one in here, and that's all good. So what we need to do now is take something like sand, right? I've got a bunch of sand right here. Throw it in this bad boy and let it start making silicon. There's the silicone that we need. Okay, so we can just pull this out of here. I think it was solarium that we wanted. So we're going to get some solarium. Divide that in half. Now the one thing I don't like about this machine is you can only put in 1 stack of stuff at a time. Like 1 item. So you've got to sit here and either set up like a group of hoppers or something like that to control how you want stuff going in here. It's okay, we'll deal with it. We're a bit over time as it is, but I'm going to finish this up because the whole point of getting this stuff done today was to get a Z-Logic controller. That we're going to need some heads. Take 64 of them so I don't have to come back over here for a bit. Yoink. Yoink. There we go. Okay. And if I throw a head in there, it gets processed, and we should now get back a lovely, delicious return of a Z-Logic controller. I do like the new sound effect. That was pretty cool, actually. Do that again. That is freaking fancy. I like that new sound effect. It does use the durability on your shears. It does use the durability on your axe. Be aware of that. But we are getting Z-Logic controllers now. Why do we want Z-Logic controllers? Well, these guys enable us to make advanced item filters. Okay, so I should have some paper, probably in a bag. Right there. Okay, so if I put some paper around this bad boy, and then if I put some redstone around it, there's advanced item filters. Okay, well, that's great. Where did my apples go? I don't know. All my food was in the small white bag. Grab these for now. And this is a big deal because I'm going to set this right here to be never active for a minute. And I'm going to remove this basic item filter. Okay, basic item filter has these items on it right now. I'm going to swap that for one of these. And we'll just let this catch this for now. But if we come in here and look, this can hold a lot more items. It adds a lot more filters. So I can get a lot more fancy with how I want to handle my filters. And at one time, you had the ability, I don't know if you still do, to put filters inside of filters. Let's see if you can do that. Does it obey the rules of the filters? What I want to know. So if I set this to always active, it doesn't appear to be pulling redstone out, so I don't think that that's still the case. I'll get it figured out though, but yeah, now we can make advanced filters, which lets us do some really fancy stuff. We got a lot done in this past hour, right? We got our slice and splice made, we got our sag mill made, we got our alloy smelter made, we created a sequential fabricator, we went and captured our first disturbed spawner from the nether, and we started adding in some new redstone energy flux duct. I can easily make more of that because I've got destabilized redstone ready to go right now. Not a bad run if you ask me. That being said, boys and girls, if you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more, like it, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about the episode. Feel free to come hang out with me on my live stream on Twitch. And obviously there are social media platforms that you can follow me on the right-hand side of the screen. Feel free to hit me up there. I'll see you guys in the next one where we will be doing AgriCraft. Y'all be good. Laters.